Okay, round 4. Alright, guys. So, here we go into round 4. 120 of you in here watching this Division C finals. If you haven't yet, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I tweet out a lot of NS2 news, a lot of my matches and casts and when they're going to start and when my schedule's updated. Also, I tweet out whenever I release new footage on my YouTube of of rounds. So you guys can watch it there. I always cut the individual rounds of a match and also provide you the full show as well on my YouTube channel. So for those of you that missed the live show, you guys get to watch the full show as well and be a part of that. Some of the requests from my YouTube viewers and my YouTube fans, you guys asked for the chat box from Twitch to be put up during the in-between matches and on the splash screen. Well, there it is. Did I point correctly? I don't know. There it is. It's up. You guys can see everybody that's talking. I know you guys wanted to see that and see what everyone else was saying between rounds. So, it is up there, and that is for your guys' viewing pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed that round 3. We're moving into round 4 now. If Team Scurvy wins their alien round, well, we're just going to be at 2-2. And Red Dog's going to have to go basically pretty soon after that. I mean, maybe I'll cast. I mean, if this was a best of 5, if they go 2-2 here, and they say, okay, we'll do best of 5, one more. Obviously, I'll cast that. But if it sticks to the whole map thing, sorry, I'm not going to be around for that. Time is it right now? It's 1:08. This match obviously started a little late. We didn't really get rolling until 11:30 or 11:40, so we're about an hour and a half into this so far. All right, and we're just waiting for user 210 to join Teamwork and Tactics team.
Command station under attack.
Pertsy, so much for Marines win. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I thought we were gonna see a bunch. We saw 2 Marine wins in Summit, which is interesting. So I'm just gonna tweet out that we're going into round 4. Oops. All right, and we're moving into round 4, and we're still waiting on Teamwork and Tactics. So, other than that, guys, follow me on Twitch. Obviously, you can check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/StingRedDog. I cover a lot of NS2. It's all on there for your viewing pleasure. I have all the other ones from the other matches that I have. All the other matches that I've cut, they're actually on there. I haven't released them yet. I'm releasing them one match a day. So I'll be releasing another one today. Also, while like NS between seasons and between tournaments and stuff of NS2, just to keep content rolling, I do have some playthroughs that go out. I did just finish my Metro Last Light playthrough, which was a lot of fun. It's in 8 parts, and that was actually a really good game, really good storyline until it got to the end, where it just went really cliche. I didn't really like the end, so yeah, it was like that. So if you guys don't know, if you guys are just joining us as to what this format is and what the final format is, basically for some reason, hold on, I'm just chatting to me right now. Anyways, so what the format is it's a best of 3 map wins. So a map win is you play a map and you got to win both your alien and marine side for that to count as a map win. So you have to do that twice. obviously with really good teams, this could go 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, and then we're here for a billion hours. So I'm already telling you guys that if it does do that and they don't decide to agree to turn this into a best of 5 or a best of 7, then I am going to get another caster in here to take over this cast, and you guys can continue watching it there. I did not know of the format actually until today. I didn't know they were doing this best of 3 map wins. I thought it was just going to be a standard best of 5, best of 7 finals as we normally do. I don't know why for the Summer Cup, for some reason, we have to do this. I think a lot of you, and I've seen the comments in the Twitch chat, I think a lot of you agree with me. I like how I just don't get why they would do this. But I'm just a caster. I'm allowed to have an opinion, but I am not an admin for the NSL, so I can't really do anything to change any of this. Alright, so we got Marines are now ready. Remember, Scurvy playing on a huge ping disadvantage right now. 150 plus is their pings. And they're moving into their Marine round. Oh, I'm sorry, into their Alien round. Alright. For those of you, for those who live on the farm, my stream is going very well. Okay. That's good to know. I'm glad. Alright, well, while they're doing this, how is everyone been doing? I'm seeing a lot of names in here, that some regulars, some new names as well. Total Dang, Regent Zero, welcome. Dangio, Roic,
Command station taking
Slanier,
damage.
Aladufo. Aladufo is the guy who, by the way, if you look in my thank yous, he's the guy that donated almost, 130, 150 euros worth of games to the Rafflecast a few days ago. So, thanks, man. Really, really appreciate that donation. Let's see. Karen Carandras, welcome back. Diablo, as always, welcome back, sir.
Under attack.
Your comments always make me chuckle. Panda Blue, welcome back too. Oh, take care, man. Alright, so Marines are ready. Confirm what? Ooh, they may confirm. They may confirm that they may change this to a...
Command station under attack.
That'd be awesome. If they change this to a best of 5, that would be awesome, and that would make Red Dog's day. Alright.
Command station taking damage.
I'm just paying attention right now to the chat, because I want to see if this is actually going to be. Oh, okay, they just didn't answer the question, so we're going to move on. Starting round 4 now. Alright guys, and here we go, round 4, Teamwork and Tactics versus Team Scurvy for this Summer Cup 2013 Division C Finals matchup. Scurvy as aliens, starting down in shipping. And we're seeing that user 210 Incognito building up mezzanine. and now just a couple of positioning happening right here in North Tunnels and Mezzanine. We're seeing that an overstretch here from Team Scurvy up in Warehouse. Pack and Baleen are in there against Sky Ice and Ink. We're seeing Long Dong taking a jump at Law. He takes him out. So these Marines basically got sandwiched between here and here. And the south end already got pushed away, and these guys are going to stop here at the doorway here in Warehouse. Meanwhile, User 210 and Cognito coming in through the hub, down into South Tunnels. We're seeing that these guys are going to get cleaned up here. Sky Ice does go down to Bootlegger, and they're going to move straight into platform and start harassing that RT. No, they're going to go actually through the vents where Law is waiting for them. Great job there. Now they may go to platform RT and be like, okay, yeah, let's go that way. User 210 now against the Harvester in Logistics, completely getting annihilated there by Scurvy's response. So Law and Pack. Law taking down Pack there in the hub, now up against Long Dong, while Baleen joins him as well. We're seeing Devox there in Warehouse. Ink and Sky Ice building that up. We see Blueprints down. And on the back, Law taking down Long Dong and Ink taking down Devox up in the top. Armor 1 now has been completed, which is a standard opening for Teamwork and Tactics. Now, obviously, that changes if they really start losing RTs around the map. Right now, 0-0 on each side. Alright, so now Bootlegger and Pack in ET. Seeing User 210 and Cognito down in Logistics. Long Dong coming up, and it looks like they're going to snipe down this Harvester. Long Dong and Decoy out. User 210 taking down the Harvester, and these guys get cleaned up, but the job is done. Didn't lose any shotguns or tech or anything. They just took down the Harvester. They get sent back to base, but not too bad. Bootlegger and Devox now right outside the main spawn server room. There's the blueprint down for the armory. Devox goes down. Bootlegger gets shot away. Ink and Sky Ice on the other side now in repair room. Now, Sky Ice down here gets pushed away. Ink taking down Baleen, and Ink taking down Pack. Holy cow, against Long Dong now. Oh, finally gets cleaned up. Holy cow. Cognito and Law now coming down through observation, taking down that sneaky drifter as they move into observation. Armor 2 now has started for Teamwork and Tactics, and they're sucking on 5 RTs right now. Let's take a look at this RT map. Look at that discrepancy there. Team resources 180 to 120. Team kills 11 to 9. So pretty even still in team kills. And there's the lurk. There's the lurk that Scurvy likes to pull out right in the beginning. They're going to take down, 1%! 1%, and Teamwork and Tactics could have breathed on that. User 210 taking down Long Dong here in Ore as Sky Ice comes to back him up. Bootlegger and Parker here in Mezzanine. 20%. And now RT going down there in Mezzanine. So now Sky Ice and User 210 moving down into repair. It's quite interesting what we're seeing here as Scurvy is trying not to get, basically caught in their base. And Teamwork and Tactics is really trying to squeeze him in there. Phase Tech now has started. Armor 2 almost done. We're seeing a little bit of happening here in Ore Processing. And Decoy notifying everybody that Team Scurvy had a disconnect. But we are past the 2-minute mark, so per NSL rules, this game will stay live and play. We actually might see our first, both side win. I don't actually know if that works. Oops. Let me see if that works, because they asked for that. Nope. And he's back. Alright, so they only lost it just for a few bits there. Don't know if that's going to actually change the outcome of this game. I don't think so. pack now as that lurk in ET, spiking down Cognito and Law. And these guys are holding steady. User 210 in logistics. User 210 and Ink in logistics. Devox backing off, getting pistoled down by Ink. That's going to leave logistics pretty open, but these guys are going to move into the hub and actually relocate. Looks like back in the base. Bootlegger was in there. It might take down an IP. Oh my god, and it does go down. Now he's going to work on the upgrade, so there is no IP. Sky Ice is the only one alive. If Sky Ice gets killed, that's it. That's it. Team Scurvy might win if Sky Ice gets killed. Oh my god. Oh my god, Scurvy wins it. Holy cow. Oh my god. 1-1. Holy cow. Holy cow, guys. Holy cow.
You should hear us in Mumble right now.
I'm shaking.
Oh, wow.
I just started shouting obscenities.
When I saw the IP
Got
go
it,
down,
guys. I don't even.
and I see Sky Ice, the
Not sure
only
what's
one
going on.
alive, I was like, oh no. Alright. Wow. Okay, guys. We just went 1-1 on that map. We're changing servers. I will cast probably one or two more, but I mean, this has to end at some point. All right. So I think everyone's leaving right now. I mean, we have to make a decision here. We have to make a decision here. This, basically, the last 2 hours of casting is a wash. It's like it never even happened. All right, so I am going to. I'm gonna just chat to them real quick and figure out what's gonna go on. So, I mean, what's gonna go on here? I mean, basically, we're washed.
Just goes on forever.
It goes on forever, Red Dog.
I'm gonna need to swap out casters then, because there's no way I've
Go for the 48 hours.
Yeah, right. Not again.
Well, maybe. I mean, if we draw the third match,
Reschedule.
I mean, you guys could reschedule.
maybe we
or-
should just.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, or we can vote. We can see if we can vote for this to turn into a best of 7 or a best of 5. I don't know. Like, it's. I mean, this could take potentially all day.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you guys at the next server and see what those others say. All right. Oh, guys, I'm watching you guys. Oh, this is not going well for Scurvy, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you guys are going to see what happened.
Look, this is how you go and not be a douchebag. We could play on a central server and bone you guys, but we're not going
Bonkers
to.
isn't here. I never tried to make a fuss about anything.
Well,
You know that.
we wanted to use twat server just because, like, I ping about 95 there, and my guys were pinging 300, 250 to your to the London server. Like, we just wanted to use that because it's closer. Like, most of them are still going to be 150-ish on the twat server, but it's not total shit.
I wasn't aware that Bonkers had made a fuss about this. Using
Yeah,
the
well, you guys
platform.
had said that you wanted to use Frankfurt just to fuck us on ping.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
And we were like, well, fuck this, we'll go use a fucking West Coast server. It then wouldn't be like that. That's just shit. This is a game, and we should be having fun.
And I think that we should decide if this is going to go all day or not.
It's going all day.
I think that's the
Swap
Playing
already
forever,
decided
that's the
that.
most important thing
Leave this for the dead.
right now. Because I need to know if I'm getting
It's
you
a
guys
war of
a
attrition,
backup,
right?
a replacement caster.
Well, I
might want
mean,
to get a replacement
if
caster.
we draw this map, I'm okay with calling it a draw.
Dude, me too! Let's do that.
We'll make 2 cups, and both of you, you know, it can
We'll
be a
just-
Decoy's house for 1 week, and then Law's house for another week.
I want to have it first. I want to have it first. I get it
You want to
first.
have it first? Alright, you can have the
I get
cup
it
on,
first.
like, every other Christmas and
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'll get it Tuesday, Thursdays, and weekends.
This poor cup's gonna grow up
No,
with
no,
dependency issues.
I don't think that's right. Are we going alien first?
Yeah. Not this map, though. Unless, do you guys... hold-
I have admin.
What map are
We're
we
in
playing?
theory not allowed to do repeats.
Well, Veil then?
Yeah. Hold on, let us... Veil, yep, Veil.
I mean, even if, say that this next one plays, and someone actually does a 2-0 win.
Then we play for the rematch.
Then... I don't know. We'll just,
I mean, for,
I don't know. We'll figure it out if somebody goes 2-0.
yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, for
Depends
me,
on whether or not people want to play.
what I'll, yeah, I
If
mean,
somebody goes 2-0 this map, then they win, obviously.
like win-win.
No, I think you gotta get 2.
You gotta hit 2
2,
of
right?
3.
Yeah,
map
but
wins.
like, yeah,
Like,
but,
this is the
What if
24-hour
it's
that's
not?
not.
stream.
All
Everybody knows
Irish.
that's not.
Yes, it is. When's Wasabi
These
gonna
rules are
twist out and go to
retarded.
bed? Yeah, Swalk. I mean, I like the idea of this, but I don't like how it actually works out. Hey, Bonkers. Bonkers, do you see how we're using a US East server? Because we're not assholes? We could use, like, a Central server, or even a West,
Yeah,
but
I-
we're not gonna
Oh,
do
dude.
that.
All right. So, as you can see, we're all just kind of annoyed right now. Because of this, my opinion only, but probably the dumbest rule I have ever witnessed. Especially knowing how long games go now after 250, and especially knowing what the win percentage is right now. I mean, well, we'll move in here, and it looks like, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna move in. I mean, this is gonna be my last. This is gonna be my last cast here. Like, regardless, I will get you guys another caster, but this will be it for me because I mean I have to. I only put away a certain amount of time, and you know, I can't stay forever. I don't want to go, but I mean, also with this stupid rule, I mean, it's just we cannot hold. There's a StarCraft reference for you. Alright, so we're moving in here on Vale. 2 more Team Scurvy teams are going on. And we're gonna just put the scores up. Okay. So we're seeing here, they're saying if they 1-1 this map, we'll just call it a tie for first and F it. But if one of that's fair. This is ridiculous. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't be wasting time on this. Or if it goes 2-0, reschedule. All right, this is it. Yay! This is the last map. Woo! All right, more excited than a fade kill right now. If they won it, it's a tie for first, and the cup lives between Decoy and Law's house. If it's a 2-0, that team, that 2-0s will win the cup. All right. We all agreed. It's all recorded, and we all agreed. All right. So looks like we are good. All right, guys. I think it's pretty fair. What we decided here is if we go 1-1, it's just going to be a tie for first, and if it goes 2-0, then that team wins the cup. Now, what they can do is if they go 1-1, you know, how about this? I'm just asking if it goes 1-1, reschedule just one round of a sudden death sometime. Hold on. Let's just go with what we agreed then. Move out. All right. We're going. We're going. We're going. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because the thing is, too, is Team Scurvy is actually, like, why, like, if they go 1-1, why can't they just reschedule a match? One, it's getting late for everyone right now. And two, like, Team Scurvy has 2 people on vacation. Right after this, 2 others are starting school on Monday. So, like, it's like it happens today or not. Not everyone can do it, so. It'd be funny if we can do vote on what's that? On the stream. Alright, we're getting lag spikes right now. Bonkers is at 700. There we go. Finally, so they won't. I don't think they'll play. I mean, all right. So hold on. Yeah, I mean, Teamwork and Tact is okay. Both teams are okay with a tie for first. So, I mean, it's not like they can force the teams to play. So, sadly, I mean, that's just what's going to happen. This obviously would... You know what? We would be in such an awesome... If this was a best of 5, we would be in such an awesome last round right now. A sudden death round right now. And it would be so insanely exciting. But because of this stupid rule, like, we're not. No, Woody, there is an admin in here. There's Yaluzin in here, and he's actually talking to Swak, so... Yeah, I mean, we've already chatted about this, so... Yeah, Bonkers Ping has calmed down. If this was a best of 5, I mean, now they're like, yeah, this would be a really great thing. Okay, they're asking me if I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get this thing started. Alright, they agreed. 1-1 it's a tie, 2-0 it's a win. Alright, aliens are ready. Teamwork and Tactics is ready, Scurvy's ready, and we're going into this. Oh, not ready. Sorry guys, I have no filler right now. Because of what's going on. I'm just so, like, annoyed. So we're moving into round 5 right now. I don't know how basically no one thought that, you know, oh, you know, if we do it, do we know that matches could last 24 hours? Did that thought ever occur to, you know, the think tank? I wanted to be a fly on the wall during that meeting. You know, like when they're all sitting around their brown mahogany tables, their expensive chairs, all the NSL admins, and they're like, you know what? Best of 3 map wins. And then another one's like, what? And then Swak's like, yeah, like they gotta win both sides and do it twice. And the other admins are just like, yeah. Oh, we're starting. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Last map here. We have agreed. If it goes 1-1 here on this map, it's a tie for first place, which is fine by me. And if it goes 2-0, that team is just going to win Division C. So no one else has time. It's getting obviously really late. So Cognito and Inc. here in Nanogrid. We're seeing 3 Marines of Team Scurvy and Skylights. Devox, Baleen, and Pack. Shooting away Law. Inc. Incognito. I'm glad I'm not seeing a base rush here. Mines now have been completed for Scurvy. They love those. Alright, and Destruct getting boost from Bootlegger as he comes through the vents. He's not going to see anyone there, and Baleen and Devox moving into Overlook, and they're going to be building that up. So, user 210, 75% on the Skylights RT, as 3 of Teamwork and Tactics, Skulks, Law, Cognito, and Inc. are in Topographical. 2 move into Topographical to take on Bootlegger, and we're seeing that Destruct takes down one of the Skulks as he moves north, and he's going to try to slap them off this RT from across the room, and they're just going to stay behind at 32% there. He's on a reload right now, might go down, and he does. We've seen Overlook now has just been built up. Pack now waiting in Skylights for maybe a Skulk to come back through the vents. User 210 skulking through there, and we see Devox and Bailey moving into Subsector. Now, Cognito and Law moving back into Nanogrid, getting heals from Sky Ice. We're seeing that Bootlegger rebuilding up Topographical RT. See now Power going up in Subsector. Alright, now Bootlegger and Destruct moving down after that's built through East Junction. Law coming around the corner here in Subsector. He's going to be up against Baleen and Devox. Don't know if he's actually going to be able to do this. He's going to be supported by another Skulk that just came behind him. Here he goes on the jump. Takes down Devox. Really good job. That other Skulk has engaged. Oh, wow. Baleen takes down Cognito and Law. Really low health. Nice health pack drop there. Good defending. Bootlegger and Destruct now in East Junction being pushed back by the aliens. Crag Hive now has started. Another blueprint going down in Skylights. And now Baleen in system waypointing. Bootlegger and Destruct. Up against Inc. and Sky Ice. Inc. goes down to Bootlegger. Destruct goes down to Inc. I'm sorry, Destruct takes Inc. And these guys roll those Marines and move straight into Topographical. And now Pack on with Devox. Cognito and Law taking down the RT here in Topographical. We're seeing Baleen and User 210. Up here, Pack watching Devox or Pack move in. So right now, Scurvy having some good offense here on the map. We're seeing here 4 research towers lost versus 0 harvesters for Teamwork and Tactics, 177 to 171, and team kills 4 to 5. Alright, Cognito and Law here in Nanogrid. Law getting taken down. Pack and Devox here in system waypointing. Sky Ice around the corner. We're seeing that Bootlegger and Destruct here in C12. Looks like they're just taking down a couple Sys as they move in through the neck. Now, Observatory has been completed. These guys are holding here in system waypointing. Armor 2 now has started, and so has Phase Tech. But Destruct and Bootlegger moving right into the Hive, going after the shells and going after the upgrade. And now Teamwork and Tactics has to get in here. One of the shells lost. Another one is really, really low as Cognito comes around the corner, gets killed. Bonkers jumps out of his hive. Destruct going down. Nice job with the med packing. Destruct and Bootlegger in here. No other big fights happening on the map. Ink taking down Destruct, and that leaves Bootlegger as the last one. It looks like he's going to go down as the rest of Teamwork and Tactics here converge onto him. 2 shells taken out for the price of just 2 Marines going back. That's a great trade-off there, and good win for Scurvy on this map. Law now on topographical RT. We're seeing mines around this armory here in system waypointing. This is a very, very popular position for a phase gate to be dropped down. I mean, if you guys know from system waypointing, you guys can see that from system waypointing you can defend sub, you can attack nano, and you can deny cargo. So really, really, really good, strong position. We always see Marines set up here. Gives them really good mobility on the map. 2 Marines coming through the vents here in C12 as they jump down. User 210 on very, very low health. And there goes the phase gate. So now they are up in there. Phase gate is up. Destruct and Bootlegger, C12. They are going to snipe down this Harvester. So that phase gate is up. There is no phase gate in the main base. That is being built right now by Decoy as Pack and Baleen move into Nanogrid and now applying pressure. 6-minute fades out on the field. 4 fades out now. Armor 2, very smart from Scurvy for getting Armor 2 out as quickly as they could. Now shotguns now have been researched now that those fades have been spotted. So this is going to really hurt. Teamwork and Tactics now needs to just go. They need to turn this down and grind this into system waypoint. While this is happening, we're seeing 2 Marines down in pipeline, so they may not be able to save their system waypointing gate as this is happening. Oh, and User 210 goes down here in Y Junction. Great job there, and Decoy up against Ink. Meanwhile, these guys clean up those Marines here in pipeline. All the Marines are dead instead of other than Baleen. They're all respawning now. 1 fade loss in that scuffle back and forth. Nice job on the mine placement here. So we are now seeing Devox and User 210 in Y Junction. User 210 moving off, and Scurvy rallying here. 2 Marines, Destruct and Pack moving into Nanogrid. We're seeing most of the fades come down into cargo to take Devox out of there. But while that's happening, Destruct goes down to User 210, and now Pack is against him. Weapons 1 is going. Shotguns are done. They have to use this Pack play a little bit better. If they can all get into here, look at that. Great job by the mine placements, taking down a little chip damage on these fades. So now Pack and Destruct and Bootlegger here in system waypointing. A little bit of fight, skirmishes happening here in subsector. Law and Sky Ice taking down Destruct. Really low, 25% on this subsector RT. Baleen coming around the corner, not going to be able to save that in time as he gets Sky Ice. Doesn't get Sky Ice, maybe down the way as Sky Ice moves. Nope, a little bit too far. We're seeing now in the neck, Devox just takes down User 210 with barely any life. 7% Cognito comes around the corner. There was a couple of health backdrops, really good. Slowing down that kill from Cognito. Destruct and Bootlegger, again, applying pressure into Nano. Gorge tunnels now have started. Oh, new hive dropped here in cargo. 100% health. Pack coming in there to attack it. And now they're doing a 2-prong attack down, down in cargo, and 2 here are in Nano. Good defense here by Scurvy. Holy cow. Pack going down here in cargo as well. Great job here by Bootlegger and Destruct holding down Nano. quick reinforcements coming up from this gate. So now these guys, I mean, up against weapons 2 shotguns, armor 2 marines with really good drops from health packs. And now Devox is going to join the party. No, Ink does not send an invitation and takes him out right outside Nano. But these guys are still shooting up the joint. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ink on what health? Really low. Yeah, and they knew he was so low. That was like, what, 2% life? Bootlegger and Destruct still in there. No, it looks like they don't have any welders. So it doesn't look like they can weld each other up. They can only get health pack drops, which at this point they're just going to get worn down. But it does pull off a lot of, I'm sorry. I was reading something. It does pull off a lot of the focus of Scurvy on the map. Bootlegger now still in here. My gosh. Get him out. Nano now needs to be resisted. Arc Factory being dropped here in system waypointing. Sky Ice taking down a mine with a Parasite. This is a very, very strong position. We see a Gorge Tunnel now linking up Cargo and Pipe. Meanwhile, they have resisted into Nano. These are slowly losing health as the infestation recedes. Devox and Bailey holding system waypointing as Bootlegger goes alone with a shotgun. Alone with a shotgun into Nano. I don't know if he took down, I think he had one shot against this Harvester, and it was so low anyways from the low infestation that it went down anyways. There goes another Harvester from low infestation. So they do actually lose those. Teamwork and Tactics down to 3, floating 101 res. Team Scurvy on 4 RTs, with just 10 T-res. Sky Ice at 48. Looks like he's saving for an Onos, just like last game. Now Destruct and Devox. I mean, here's the thing. You know, with system waypointing being PG'd, look how much time Scurvy is spending on focusing down Nano. Which sometimes I don't think is a really good call. Like, they should really start focusing and putting pressure on Cargo instead. At least that's what I would do at this point, because it looks like Teamwork and Tactics, you may break this, but then you're going to have to spend resources and time to actually hold it. So you might as well throw all these resources that you got right now, stop losing shotguns against Nano, and start going against Cargo. Now, they might now, with this Arc Factory being upgraded, they might actually just try to arc Cargo or arc Nano, which, if they're just focusing straight on Nano right now, I mean, I don't know. Nice bone wall there by Bonkers. Ink gets completely annihilated there. I don't know if maybe Ink was going that way first, hit the bone wall, and then had to double back. So I don't know if that was Bonkers' fault that he lost a fade. Sky Ice against Bailing here in subsector. 12% there on the extractor. Just go after the extractor. Oh man, if you're gonna die anyways, you might as well just keep going after the extractor. Why he tried to engage Bailing, I have no idea. Alright. So now we're seeing now Bailing taking down Ink. Now they're moving up here in Nano. So there, they are going to try to arc Nano, which, I mean, to me, I just don't get, I don't get the, you know, the, why they're so enamored with taking out Nano when they should really start pushing a Hive and start putting some Hive pressure on Teamwork and Tactics. I mean, they're sitting on 5 RTs right now. I mean, that will drop them 2 RTs. This is something that Teamwork and Tactics is going to have to deal with, but this could just be slow, methodical play that Scurvy's trying to do right now. Bootlegger and Pack coming in. Oh man, there goes Law down as a fade here in system waypointing. There are more arcs being pumped out, being put in West Junction, and they're going to arc Nano. 2 fades down. Sky Ice now at 60 res. He can go Onos. Law and Ink at 35, 34 respectively. They can definitely go back pretty soon here in the next minute or so. They can go back to fade. It looks like these guys, if they can't get these arcs out of here, they're gonna have to rally and try to attack somewhere else on this map, or focus on these arcs, which are definitely gonna hold down Nano. You know what? I mean, what they could do is try to set up, try to just keep these arcs here, so then Teamwork and Tactics can no longer re-expand back into Nano. So now they got turrets down there in system waypointing. Law taking out the RT there in Skylights. Law just barely, nope, he doesn't make it out. Devox takes him out with his pistol through the vents. And we do have an Onos on the field. Onos just popped out of an egg in cargo. Now they're going to really need to coordinate this. They're really going to need to coordinate this. Look at this observatory there built in Nano. No more needing to scan. Those arcs are free to fire anytime. And another arc coming out. And here they go. Sky Ice down there with Cognito. Umbra is completed. And we see User 210 there. They do hear the rumble of an Onos. And here they come. There, look at that. Blueprint down. Great job there. Umbra being put all over these aliens. And great stop. Look at that. They basically stopped Sky Ice from coming through. He has to go all the way around. And these arcs on Nano have worked. And wow, that Mac basically just pulsed that armory here in system waypointing, and Sky Ice could not get through. That was great timing there. Subsector now has been claimed with a CC. And now here's, oh boy, Law taking down Destruct here. They are trying to come in. There comes Sky Ice. Look at that. He's being blocked from either side. What a great job. What a great job from Team Scurvy with those placements from those armories. The Onos cannot utilize their Onos. They cannot utilize their Onos, and they can't like work on taking down those armories, because basically Team Scurvy will just focus you down if you're trying to take down those armories. That was a great thing. So now Sky Ice moving up into topographical. It looks like he's going to go to the main base alone. I don't know about this. And now we're seeing Bootlegger and Destruct move out. Prototype lab now has been completed. Why is Sky Ice going alone? Got to get out of there. He's on. Oh my god! What? Oh. That was painful. That was painful. Why did he do that? Why did he do that with no support? Where was the communication in that? And now Scurvy is moving into Nano, and it looks like they are going to have that down. Cognito really low, 22%, 11%, and gets out of there. And these guys are going to build up. That's going to put them up to 6 RTs if they can hold Nano. Now these guys, Ink and Law as fades here with User 210 as backup with that Umbra. All right, so now we are seeing... Oh boy. Alright, so now they're building up here. And oh, look at this. System waypointing now. Cognito up against that. Bonkers going down here in Y Junction. Oh my god, big fight happening here in Y Junction. They cannot break this. Jetpacks is almost done. Weapons 2, Armor 2, Shotguns, Prototype Lab has been up. Obviously, Jetpacks is going to be researched pretty soon here. They've assisted all the way to Topographical. Now Phase Gate here in Nano, which is going to help them defend that. And they are putting up in Y Junction. And Y Junction basically is getting up with turrets. Oh, and there we go. There was a big push here against the Phase Gate in control, but they just could not lock that down. What sucks about having these PGs around the place is that, yeah, you can force a beacon, but at the end of the day, like, they're just going to phase right through and get their map presence back immediately. Seen Bonkers taking out that that turret farm there in Y Junction. Meanwhile, User 210 comes through, tries to save Bonkers, but doesn't. Ink against Bootlegger. Oh, man, and Devox as they move through. Oh, boy, and now Devox and Destruct now here in cargo, backed up by Bootlegger. Law and Ink trying to get these guys out of here. They're on very low health. This is a very, very strong Marine game played by Scurvy. These guys are really, really good. And here they come in again, trying against this Y Junction. Oh, and the lurk goes down in that fight. Cognito just getting out of there. Oh my god, and the Fade goes down as well. Oh my god, and Ink might go down as well. 43%. He's got to get out of there. He's being chased. Bonkers goes down as well. Fade does get out of there. They still have 3 Fades on the field, even with all those life forms lost that we've seen. Oh boy. This oh boy, it's looking really bad for Teamwork and Tactics right now. Again, I'm not going to call it because of, you know, we know stuff that will happen. So these guys need to make a move. Struck now coming through. Nice. Nice job there. I mean, he gets taken out. Law and Sky Ice. I know Destruct called that out. And these 2 Fades are going to move in and start trying to get down this Phase Gate. They're going to try to get out Baleen. Oh my god, Law might get caught. Law's going to get caught. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Law got caught. It was way, way big overcommitment. And now we see that pain train of arcs coming down to cargo. They're going to start arcing cargo. Now Devox here in Topographical against this little tiny base there. And I don't think these guys know there's some whips being placed down as a little bit of a defense here. We see User 210 on the Phase Gate in Nano. 60% there. Let's see if we can actually bring that down. This fight, most of Teamwork and Tactics committed to the cargo fight. Weapons 3 is almost done. User 210 is almost going to take down this Phase Gate if he can. 4% there. Cognito is on it. No. Cognito, get out of there. They're welding it. Law is on that. 8%, 6%, and the Phase Gate is down there in Nano. Great win as Teamwork and Tactics gets out of there. Oh boy. So now Bootlegger is in there. If Teamwork and Tactics can't make a move against this, Phase Gate is back up. No top loss there. Team Scurvy is down on 5 RTs. It's a great matchup. I mean, I think all of you will agree with me here that these teams are pretty even in skill. Scurvy launching out with a great Marine round right now. Weapons 3 now have been completed. This looks like a really good push against cargo. Yep, they're bringing up the arcs. And they're just going to try to fight in this like little area here. They're going to try to maybe bait the aliens into this little area so their movement is really put, limited. Now we're seeing an arc against the Shade. Sky Ice might get caught here. Nope, he moves right through. This is where the main fight is happening. Main push. 4 Fades now out on the field. I think that one of them was a T-Res Fade. They can drop another one and get 5, but I don't know, with the rate that they're losing these, it doesn't seem like they're... Oh, Sky Ice, really low. I mean, how do you blink into, you know, 4 level 3 shotguns? You know, I mean, that's really, really tough. It was really, really tough. I mean, if Teamwork and Tactics can pull this off, I will be insanely impressed. But it's just looking really bad right now. 24 minutes into this round 5 match. We do know that if they go 1-1 here on this map, it's going to be a tie for first place for Division C. If they go if a team goes 2-0, it's a win. All right, Phase Gate was bile bombed down in Nano, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Bootlegger taking down this space here in Topo, so they do lose that. They're going to be down to just 2 Harvesters. Armor 3 now has started. Look at how much damage they can soak up from just the mitigation alone, from the miss swipes to the armor that they have, and obviously the max repairing them, you know, sometimes during the fight. Oh, and the fade goes down there, right outside cargo, and these guys are going to move in and start attacking the hive. I don't know what cards Teamwork and Tactics has left. So it just doesn't look like it doesn't look like there's going to be much left here. I mean, Teamwork and Tactics doesn't really look like they have anything to give here. There's so many mini bases around the map that they're going to have to crack. I mean, they even have their subsector base, so I mean, if they rush the main base, here's a fight here in Y Junction. Bonkers ends up going down. Sky Ice on the RT and subsector. And here Bailey nano-shielded up against Law. Great job for Decoy for that timing. And here comes 4 Marines into this hive in cargo. Pack looks like he's going to go down. Law takes down Bailey. Incognito takes down Pack. Devox is almost down. Oh, and a fade goes down here in this fight in cargo. They only have 2 fades left. I don't know how many fades have actually gone down on this map. I mean, just so many. Scurvy playing such a strong round. And now we're seeing Law. Oh, almost get taken out here as the Gorge. 100% on this hive. They have healed it back. I mean, this is painful to watch, only because it's painfully slow, because we can see what's gonna happen, right? Like, they might, if they lose these 2 fades in these fights here, I mean, it's just gonna be a bunch of skulks. I mean, they can Waka Waka it, like with what Waka Waka did against Vexta, but obviously there's different parameters that are in this round versus that one. First of all, I think Scurvy would be able to recover, and that offensive gets pushed away from Teamwork and Tactics. I think they're going to need to bring out the heavy guns. I think Team Scurvy is going to need to bring out... Oh, and there goes a fade here, right outside cargo. They only have 1 left, which is User 210. They're taking out these fades left and right. I mean, Weapons 3, these are fully upgraded Marines with shotguns, heavy weapons, jetpacks. They're just really using that to their advantage. Plus, they have a really strong economy, so it's like right when they lose their jetpack or weapon or whatever, it's only a few minutes before they can get it back. All right, and now here, this base still holding strong in Y Junction. Rounding up on 30 minutes on this map, or on this matchup. And this hive is actually still alive. Scurvy now trying to defend here in Nano. They do. Ink, the only one left in there, gets taken down quite easily. Now Bootlegger and Destruct are moving back into this cargo hive. Oh no! Oh no, where did that happen? I do not know where that happened on the map. I don't think it was here in Cargo, but they lose another fade. They do not have anything left, and here comes the Arcs. Bootlegger, Pack, and Destruct now. Just trying to kill all the structures in here, trying to get all the eggs down. They have 0 eggs in either hive. Cargo, yeah, there's 0 eggs in pipe, 1 egg in Cargo, right here. I don't think they're gonna see it. Oh, Parks sees it, and no eggs in pipeline. So I cannot see how Teamwork and Tactics is going to get out of this. There's a 2-prong attack going on right now, 1 in Cargo and 1 in pipeline in the neck. There goes a phase gate up in the neck. They really want to shut this game down. 1 egg left. There's 3 aliens alive. And here we go, Devox and Bailing starting their assault on the pipeline hive. User 210 as a fade. That is a T-Res fade. And now we're seeing that this fight is definitely going to go down here in Cargo. There's the good game from Teamwork and Tactics. That was well fought from both teams. Well played. Fade down. And almost 140 of you witnessed that. Really strong Marine game brought by Teamwork and Tactics. 1 more to go here, and we are done. Alright, welcome back, guys. We are having 1 round left, and this will go. So, which is really good because I got to get going. So this will be the last round, and that is it. Now, 137 of you, we're going to do a quick raffle cast after this, give away some free games, and then I'm going to have to jet. So I know that some of you have sent me messages saying that you want to give me, gift me some games for the raffle cast. Let's not do a trade. Just go ahead if you're on my friends list. Just send it over as a gift, and I'll make sure I update the thank you below. I appreciate it, but after the raffle cast, I'm going to have to go right away. So. Welcome everyone else in here. I'm just reading up the chat right now. So, hope you guys have been enjoying the match so far. Obviously, we changed the rules just a little bit. The teams are not going to, the rule set before this, if you're just joining us, was, 2 out of 3 map wins. So it was, you had to win both Alien and Marine on 1 map to get a map win, and you need to do that twice. So because of that, basically our first 2 maps went 1-1, and this would have went forever. So the teams have decided that on this 3rd map on Vale, that if it goes 1-1 on this, then both teams they tie for championship. And then if it doesn't, if it goes 2-0, then that team wins. All right, so I see that I was noticing on there some bans being handed out by my moderators. So I am giving you full rights to do that, guys. You're a moderator because I trust you. So if anyone was kind of being disruptive in the chat, if anyone was saying like, just making fun of NS2, like and you can tell it's not an opinion. It's saying it because they just want to be mean. Well then, why are you in here? Just leave. You don't have to ruin everyone else's fun. Because, quite frankly, yes, there's still some people in here that love this game and love watching it. So I'm sorry that you don't, but you don't have to ruin everyone else's day. So if you got banned for that, get out. I don't want you here anyways. So, anyways, good. Thank you for my moderators who have been checking that. And watching the chat. So I'm all good about opinions, guys, and having opinions, but when it comes down to certain things that are said that are basically just said to be mean or just said to truly disrupt, and it's not like an opinion backed up by like a well thought out process, then don't say it. Plus, it just doesn't foster a nice, good, clean fun in the chat room, right? All right, almost 140 of you in here. Let's see if we can make 200. I'm going to tweet again. Hopefully they won't start yet. All right, I'm going to tweet that out again. There we go. This is it, guys. This will determine it. Last round, and the Red Dog's got to go. So you guys adding me to my friends list. Shrike, how you doing? I'll get to that right when I'm done here. Oh, I'm excited that this is almost over. Yeah, watch out also, guys, of being muted temporarily. Nightbot is on maximum hunt mode. So watch the caps, watch the symbols, watch the repetition. All right. So far, you know what I've been seeing is some really good games. Really good Marine games, actually. I think you guys will agree with me there. Been some really good Marine rounds. Everyone's saying aliens win, aliens win, aliens win. Well, I don't know. If you got Marines that know what they're doing and have accuracy, then it's good night. But again, you can also argue and say, well, I mean, it's also the skill of the fades and skill of the aliens dodging and biting and stuff. So yeah, okay, I'll give you that. All right, so teamwork and tactics on this last round, moving in to Skylights. We're seeing Devox and Bailing coming in through West Junction up against Law and Ink. We're seeing Pack move over into Topographical. We see that blueprint has dropped. It looks like they may wait a bit. Team Scurvy assisted straight into Nano, as they always do, and have teamwork and tactics as their normal opening picked up Armor 1. If they can hold their RTs, they're going to go for Armor 2 right after. Then I'll see Shotguns, and then Weapons 1. This is like their standard opening. So now Bailing taking down Ink here in system waypointing. And we're seeing Destruct taking down Sky Ice. Alright, so now in Skylights, we're seeing Bailing, Destruct, and Devox up against Ink and Law as they try to come in here. Ink takes down Bailing up against two Fades who scurry through the vents and save themselves, but they did take down that Harvester, or that Extractor. Cognito getting tagged by Pack in the back in the vents in C12. Didn't even see that coming. So now we're seeing Ink and Law come down into Overlook. Over here, Pack in Topographical. Armor 1 now has been completed. Now, this may change the game a little bit. If Teamwork and Tactics, or at least the opening, right? If Teamwork and Tactics has to rebuild and rebuild and rebuild, then this may change the timing of their of their upgrades coming out. It's really easy to get, to race for tech when you're not spending money rebuilding lost RTs. That's the funny thing about in pub games, like you're calm in pub games, and then 4 or 5 minutes in, your team's like really complaining, like, where are all our upgrades? Where are all our upgrades? And then basically you're like, well, if you open C and you see an RT flashing, that means it's being attacked. That would be awesome if you could go and save it. Cognito and User 210 building up C12. We're seeing Destruct and Bootlegger come in through here. Bailing now in the vent. These guys are going to get pushed back. Bailing coming back from behind. Oh, Cognito now up against, and he goes down as well to Bootlegger. Kind of a stretch here for Sky Ice all the way down in subsector, putting up the power too. Odd. Why they would do that. Destructive Bootlegger coming in through Nanogrid. And we're seeing Law down in West Junction trying to hold this down. Sky Ice and Pack. Alright, and Sky Ice gets swarmed. It's only sitting on number 1 right now. I mean, if you look at this, Scurvy has only been on 3 for since about the 1 minute 45 second mark. So far even on the kills, on the engagements. Law missing all his shots against Bailing. That was pretty funny. Armor 2 now, sticking to their plan. Armor 2 is going up. Teamwork and Tactics on 5. Cognito and User 210. Ink and Law moving into Nano. 4 Marines here in Nanogrid. Now, they don't have any phase gates. Oh my god. Team Scurvy knows this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They don't have any phase gates. No, go after the chair.
Taking damage.
Oh boy. Oh boy, they're all out of position. They're all out of position. Scurvy might end this right now. Scurvy might end this right now. IPs are gone. Bonkers jumps out. He gets killed. And the IPs are done, and they're going to work on the upgrades. Teamwork and Tactics coming around the corner. It looks like the upgrades may go down as well. Oh, this is horrible for Teamwork and Tactics. If they get all killed here, they are done. And it looks like Pack is really trying. He may overcommit right now. That's understandable. Oh boy, he knows. Oh boy. This is horrible. Teamwork and Tactics now has to drop Law. Gonna build up that. I mean, what is Steve-Ox doing here? Get in there. Delay the IP. Ink coming around the corner. That was oh wow. Great job there by Scurvy, taking advantage of an offensive by doing a beautiful counter. And look, they're going to try to do it again. While Teamwork and Tactics is down for the count. 3 Marines now running in from the base into Topo. It looks like they're going to try to go in here. They have no upgrades, folks. None, and Ink might go down in a flurry of teeth. User 210, the only one left, he goes down as well, and they're going to just bounce right into the base here with 3 Skulks. Bonkers knows it, he jumps out. Law is in there as well. All 3 Skulks get cleaned up. Oh my god, 5% on that RT. Pack, just kill it. Okay, he gets spiked down. Pack gets out through the vent. Oh boy, that turned so quickly. That turned so quickly. Great job there. I mean, Teamwork and Tactics responded as fast as they could. Now, why they went after the arms lab over the chair, I don't know why that didn't happen. Like, I don't know why they chose that. Honestly, I mean, that reminds me of Vexta or Waka Waka in the Vexta match where Waka Waka's first base rush, they could have ended it right there, but they went for the upgrades instead of the chair when they clearly could have taken the chair out and ended the game at that point. So, Teamwork and Tactics getting removed out of system waypointing. This looks really bad for Teamwork and Tactics. I mean, they have to. Scurvy has to capitalize on this momentum that they did right now. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, look at this. They're just rebuilding their entire base. How much money is being sunk into this right now as the rest of the map is being taken by Scurvy? Now sitting on 5 extractors with 5 extractors with 6 1 growing. Shotgun now research has started. That may change the game just a bit for Teamwork and Tactics. We see that no second hive has been dropped yet. Oh, man, I still can't believe they're in this match. Like, this is ridiculous. I gotta hand it to these teams for, like, just really giving it, like, the good old, like, college try here. Shotguns now have been completed. Cognito now looks like he's gonna be in trouble here. Takes down Destruct, but Pack takes him down as well. They are all on their back foot right now. If Scurvy doesn't win from this, I have no idea. I mean, subsector now has been dropped. Oh. Yeah, you guys are just getting to that point. Regent asked, why not the CC? I know, man. I asked the same thing. Ink Incognito, rebuilding up in Skylights, but look at these guys now. 3 fades out on the field, 8.5 minutes in. So the fades are out on the field with Armor 1 shotguns. Now they're gonna get rolled. They don't have the tech. They do not have the tech to hold against this. They just don't. And Teamwork and Tactics also doesn't have the economy to get the tech. Observatory now has just been rebuilt. They're going to need to tech up. They're going to need to rebuild RTs. They're going to need to research phase gates. This is, yeah. This is not good. Most of the Marines now coming into Nano. I mean, honestly, as Scurvy, I'd just be like, all right, take Nano while we take the rest of your base. That's what I'd do. I'd just end this. But it looks like right now all these fades are in a very small hallway, so they still got to be careful. Oh! Scurvy loses Devox there. But they do clean up the rest, and now they just need to make a move. Come on, Scurvy, make a move. Stop dragging this out. All right, bailing and destruct now. Outside of control, doing little pot shots there, and look at this. I mean, they're cut off on either side here. This is what Scurvy needs to capitalize on right now. So much money in rebuilding. Phase tech now has been completed to try to get them on the map. They're just going to have to roll with shotguns and Armor 1. And the thing is they're really going to have to stick together to make any of that effective. Because a shotgun blast from about 3-4 Marines down a hallway, you know, will do a lot of damage. But you got 1 Marine with just Armor 1 and a shotgun out on the field, and that's not going to be a good day if he meets a fade. Ink and Bonkers in control. 4 Marines. Oh! Look, that's what I'm talking about. I just said it, and it happened. That's what I'm talking about. Lurk gets taken out because all these shotgun blasts at the same time when they're grouped up like that is really, hard. 4 Marines now moving down into the base. They are so out of position. There is no calm, and that's it. This is it. Scurvy might be the champions, but I think we can say both of them here are really dang good teams. And it looks like it's gonna be over. They think they're facing right now. There's 2 other hives dropped. And there we go. 15% there. Moral victory for taking down the hive. Down there in cargo. And there's nothing else on this map. And there we go. Good game. Scurvy takes it. That was awesome. That was awesome. Wow, congrats, guys. Wow.
They were enjoyable. Good job, guys.
Very.
That was
good.
hilarious.
That was awesome.
I'm like, oh shit, they're rushing with shotguns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spotted them and we were like, our buttholes just puckered. We were like, oh! Okay, good.
That's exactly what happened, actually.
Good games.
There's no way we were gonna
Did we
fucking
get
that
you
shotgun
low
rush down.
in? Did we get you low in that low corridor by the door?
Well,
Oh, you fucking raped us over there.
I was literally just saying, don't lose your bet! And he died.
He died instantly.
You know what's so funny about that too? Like, I literally was just telling the stream that even though they only had, shotguns and Armor 1, when they're grouped up like that and all of them fire their shotguns, it's still really dangerous. And then the fade comes around the corner and BAM! 4 shotguns in the face.
Devox, you're so bad.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's okay. Devox likes
Your
getting it from
fade's
men.
as bad as mine.
I know, dude. There was like a bunch of other fades around
Hey,
there
wait,
too, and
GG's
like I
going
come
on.
around the corner and boom.
Yeah. Hey, we should scrim on weekends.
That was awesome.
Yeah, well, maybe next time we can play a European team, because not being funny, but your reg is shit. That's why we lost.
Well, you guys are awesome. Good games, guys. I'm going to catch out and do a raffle cast right now, so good game again, okay?
Can I join the raffle cast?
Of course.
Thanks for that.
See ya.
Awesome.
All right, guys, it is over. I'm just gonna move some stuff over, some screens. Wow. Well, how was that, guys? Did you enjoy that? That was really good. That was really good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a raffle cast because we're at 100 plus viewers. I think we peaked at about 140, 150 people watching some great NS2. And it is over. You heard it right here. Team Scurvy taking it over Teamwork and Tactics. They are the Division C Summer Cup 2013 champions. Congratulations to them. So for us, we're going to do a quick raffle cast, give away some games. If you guys are messaging me on Steam and stuff like that, and I will get back to you right away, it's because right after this raffle cast, I got a jet. So stream's going to come down, and then it's going to go back up with no delay. So keep that in mind, and we're going to get this done. So I'll be right back. 3 minutes for me, about 20 seconds for you. So stay tuned for the raffle cast. We're going to give away some free games, play some games, have some fun. All right, it's Red Dog for REDDOG.TV, signing out.